Imagine a time when talking about your feelings was a big no-no. It was an era where emotions were often kept hidden, and discussing mental health was almost unheard of. People were expected to maintain a stiff upper lip, no matter what they were going through internally. The societal norms dictated that showing vulnerability was a sign of weakness. In the early 20th century, mental health was often swept under the rug. Families would avoid discussing any signs of mental distress, fearing social ostracism. The lack of understanding and the absence of proper medical knowledge meant that many suffered in silence. The stigma was so pervasive that even seeking help was considered taboo. People thought just tough it out was the answer to everything. The prevailing belief was that hard work and perseverance could overcome any personal struggle. This mindset was particularly evident in the working class, where long hours and physical labour were seen as the ultimate solutions to life's problems. Emotional well-being was rarely, if ever, a topic of conversation. Fast forward to the 1950s, and things started to shift. The post-war era brought about significant changes in societal attitudes. The advent of television and mass media began to expose people to new ideas and perspectives. Mental health started to gain some attention, albeit still shrouded in misunderstanding and prejudice. The introduction of antidepressants began to change the conversation. These medications offered a glimmer of hope for those suffering from depression and other mental health conditions. For the first time, there was a medical acknowledgement that mental health issues were real and could be treated. However, the road to widespread acceptance was still long and winding, but stigma still loomed large. Despite medical advancements, societal attitudes were slow to change. People were still hesitant to openly discuss their mental health struggles, fearing judgment and discrimination. The whispers and worried glances continued, and many chose to suffer in silence rather than seek help. Jump ahead to the 1980s, and we see the rise of psychotherapy. This decade marked a significant turning point in the understanding and treatment of mental health. Therapy became more mainstream, and the idea that talking to a professional could be beneficial started to gain traction. The mental health field began to expand, offering new hope and resources for those in need. People began to realize that talking could actually help. Group therapy sessions and support groups became more common, providing safe spaces for individuals to share their experiences and find solace in knowing they were not alone. The therapeutic alliance between patient and therapist became a cornerstone of effective treatment. Today, mental health is front and center. The conversation has shifted dramatically, with mental health awareness becoming a global movement. Public events, campaigns and educational programs aim to break down the remaining barriers and encourage open dialogue. The importance of mental well-being is now recognized across all sectors of society. Celebrities, influencers, even regular folks are opening up about their struggles. The power of social media has amplified these voices, making it easier for people to share their stories and connect with others who understand their experiences. This openness has helped to normalize mental health discussions and reduce the stigma that once surrounded them. We now understand that mental health is just as important as physical health. The integration of mental health into overall healthcare has led to more comprehensive and holistic approaches to well-being. Practices like mindfulness, meditation and physical exercise are now widely recognized for their benefits to mental health. So, next time someone says, "Back in my day, there was no such thing as mental health," just smile and think, we've come a long way. The journey from silence to openness has been long and challenging, but the progress made is undeniable. As we continue to advance, the hope is that future generations will benefit from an even greater understanding and acceptance of mental health. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of mental health. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to Wellbeing Warrior for more content on mental health and well-being. Click the bell icon to stay updated on our latest videos. Together, we can continue to break the stigma and promote a healthier, happier world.